Hello everyone, I'm BroneDoesThings, and I am back with Doki Doki Literature Club. You do not realize how much I've been wanting to play this game again. I have not played this game off screen. Believe it or not. I only ever play this game for these Let's Plays. That's how dedicated I am to this. I do not want any spoilers for this game. So I'm doing my best to make this a blind playthrough. You'll see me react to in-game moments when I first encounter them. So that's gonna be fun. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Special poem? Okay. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. That's not a dream. That's it's not a poem. That's a really short prose writing. It's not a poem. There's no rhythm, no meter, no rhyme. There aren't even any poetic words. There's no real imagery anywhere. Except for the nails sticking out of the walls thing. There's no rhetorical devices anywhere. No repetition. In fact, there was a missed opportunity for some repetition. I was staying over at my friend's place. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. Could just used friend's place. That would have been somewhat poetic. It's a rhetorical device. No alliteration, no assonance. This isn't a poem. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Every single one of my poems has the word Papa in it, and I'm just gonna keep up that trend. Yeah. Monika, I would greatly appreciate it if you didn't make that pose anymore. Hi again, Zen. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri, you doing alright there? You didn't have a face for a little while. Thanks for keeping your promise, Seth. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Natsuki, you alright? You were a little... just a little weird coming into the frame there. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, Monika, you're kind of in front of your own dialogue. I think this might be a little bit counterproductive. Monika, where'd you go? Monika, come back. I didn't want you to leave, I just wanted you behind the dialogue box. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Zen. Put your first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Okay. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like... as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Good, you know, discuss it if you want. Hey, did the background get a little bit crooked? I feel like the background got a little bit crooked. I'm not sure if it was straight to begin with, or if it was always sort of bent at a pretty noticeable angle. And there's kind of a photograph of Sayori hanging herself in the back. Why is that there? I don't really get why that's there. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Look at that little overbite. She even picked out a book she'll think. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah. Also, Yuri, you seem to have gotten a little close. I mean, the top of your head is out of frame. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, the room is back in order, but the Sayori picture's still there. And I'm still not sure why that's there. Seems like a weird thing to have in a classroom, putting up a photo of someone who doesn't even exist committing suicide. But you know, who am I to judge? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. His face is already buried in a book. Natsuki's in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Seems to be annoyed by something. Looking for something in there? Fucking Monika. Whoa. This is supposed to be creepy and all, but it's... Oh, holy shit. Just going straight there, I guess. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Hang on. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. That was a hell of a sentence. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I got a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. I've never once read it. Not once have I ever read Parfait Girls. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, then. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book! Natsuki, are you all feeling alright? I love how this is written, like, explicitly so it's not 3 consecutive Ks ever. No, maybe just looking for humor in the wrong places, but... In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. I feel like in the original run there was a special image for this scene and it kicked in around now. Maybe it was later than I thought. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, there we go. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this.
I love like these random bold letters. I don't know what they mean. What they're supposed to represent, what they symbolize, whatever. What's going on with those?
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying
it. So?
Ha.
Is this enough? Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Oh god, that's adorable. So cute, my heart actually hurts. Like, I am in physical pain from how cute this is. It's mild, but it's there. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! See, now that's more like it. That's the kind of stuff I expect from this. This right here makes sense. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. I love how she sees Natsuki just... like, her face just turned into a seizure-inducing nightmare of pixels. And Monika's just like, oh, jeez, not this again. Natsuki, is your really weird medical condition acting up again? Here, have some protein. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give him...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Zen. She's fine. Just happens every now and then. Yeah, her face turning into a seizure-inducing nightmare of pixels, that just happens sometimes. You just never know when it's gonna strike next. It's normal. This is normal. Everything's normal. Everything's normal. The picture of Sayori's gone. Either that or it's hiding behind Monika's hair. That's why I always keep the snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Well, that would be more comfortable. Ha! Well, it's not that great. But let me show you what real literature looks like.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what the poems look like now. I can't get over the recorders in this song. Okay, the poem's the same as last time. Okay. Nothing weird's happened so far, but, yeah, everything's alright so far. Poem's the same. Yes, it took me so long to read. It took me a whole 2 seconds. I really want to reread Monika's poem, but I feel like Monika's poem is going to be the different one. But it's too late. My retinas. Okay. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! It's horrible. This is horrible. Yeah, sure, let's read it. Oh, this is a sequel. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there, swallowing my fear as I brandish my pen. Okay, I think this game's making it a little too obvious that there's something weird going on with Monika. I mean, first off, she said that I left Sayori hanging, which doesn't really say much without further context, but if you look at this poem and her previous poem with the context that she's looking out from inside the game, it's pretty clear that she's up to something. There's something going on with her. It also doesn't help that she's the only one who's been shown to break the fourth wall. So yeah, Monika's clearly something going on with Monika. Thanks for the writing advice, Monika. I swear to God, that first part was a little bit off-key. Y'all heard that too, right? It was a little off-key at the beginning.
What's this language?
Huh? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I still can't believe you just called her out like that. Jesus Christ. This is getting a little out of control. What's going on? Where's the static coming from?
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri.
Okay, that's pretty funny, but still, what is going on? Natsuki, what the My thoughts exactly. What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on.
Jesus Christ. This whoa. No, I'm pretty sure I agree with Natsuki. No, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I agree with, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hi. Hello there, Monika. Oh. Hey, Zen, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Why is your text making way for your body. That's a little weird. Yeah, sure, let's go. Oh god, Natsuki? Well, Natsuki's in tears and Yuri's probably traumatized. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Then, please don't hate me. Please! I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. That sounds like a threat. Coming from you, Monika. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. Sayori's suicide is in the background again. I feel like that is supposed to be symbolic, maybe? Like, I mean, Sayori was known for keeping the literature club together, so maybe it shows up whenever there's a situation that she could have stepped in and solved before everything got too far. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Zen. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you. I guess we're just skipping straight to the poems now. Aw, did I miss Papa? That's a shame. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Zen. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. I don't think we're usually like this. Just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. I'm gonna take a sip. Water. In case you thought I could possibly be referring to anything else. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already just decided that there is no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Zen, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. I'm too happy. I'm glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit rough with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Huh?
Jeez, whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it.
Apparently this game was made with Ren Pie. I've seen Ren Pie. I've done a couple things with it. I had no idea you could do anything like this with it.
Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry! There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not! What took you so long, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, it requires a lot of dedication. Ooh-wee, I'm talking a lot. So I'm still impressed. Aw, well thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. It sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Zen. Monica smiles sweetly. Monica smiles sweetly, using the power of her booty to knock all the other girls out of the way. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica is referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet that we were just standing in front of. Zen, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. The club? I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me after we finished reading yesterday. She's fine. She's waiting over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. I guess we're over there now. What's the story about, anyway? I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might have been a little bit of spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not to think about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Zen? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredible. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. Dude, where's the autistic Yuri headcanons? Give me them autistic Yuri fanfictions. Can you write fanfiction about a character being autistic? Like, what would that be like? It might come off as a little bit insensitive. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, autistic Yuri, that's officially my new headcanon for this game. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. I'm yawning. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Okay, this should work, right? My desk up until it's up against Yuri's, and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. I don't talk this much very often. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Oh, she's sitting to my left. Oh, that makes more sense. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, oh, I'm yawning. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. I was used to reading, right? I might be patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. And go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character comes to me of you a little bit. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking, the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Zen? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was just acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing! Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? That's my cue to end the episode. So, this was slightly longer than usual. So until next time, say no to drugs, say yes to jumping. 10 points if you get that reference. Goodbye, see you next week.